Alright, so this is going to be a Costco sale item review of this KitchenAid 4-piece silicone kitchen set, 2 oven mitts, and 2 pot holders. Price of this, normally $16.99. It was $4 off, so basically, what's that, $13? Alright, let's go ahead and take a look. Heat resistant up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit or 260 degrees Celsius. Oven mitts, 7 by 14 inch or 17.8 by 35.5 centimeters. Pot holders are 7 by 10 inches and 17.8 by 25.4 centimeters. Okay. Non-slip silicone grip, heavy duty and durable, machine washable. Here you go. They show you how you can use it. It has little pockets here so you can put stuff in it if you hang it. Pretty neat. Honestly, I think the design looks a little funny, but hopefully it will provide better grip with the slots that way. It reminds me of like Michelin Man or something. Right? Oiko Tex Standard 100. I don't know what that means, but okay. Oven mitts are the body silicone, cuff is 100% cotton, the face of the pot holder is 100% cotton, and the back is silicone. Okay? You can see, care instructions, machine wash cold, gentle cycle with light colors, only non-chlorine bleach, lay flat to dry, do not iron, do not dry clean. And there's some information there for you. If I remember correctly, they had a blue version as well. Let's go ahead and open this up. So, I try not to destroy the packaging, but in this case, we might have to. So, yeah, it looks like it's not going to come open nicely. So let's go ahead and just tear this open. So if there needs to be a return, then I guess too bad. Alright, it has these zip ties on it, and I'm actually going to try and save the zip ties if possible. Can this come out separately? Let's see. Okay, so I can kind of squeeze this in and pull that. Let's see if there's anything else holding it in place. It doesn't look like it, so once we get one out, the rest should be easy to get out. Okay. There we go, and yeah, so they all have this lining in here, the silicone grip, okay, so you can get your hand in there, and you can use that. Oh, they also put a little divider here, so your fingers can kind of divide in there and grip a little bit better, okay, pretty nice. Alright, and then obviously we have the oven mitts as well. So, not really much else to the packaging, very simple design. It does have this KitchenAid branding here and KitchenAid branding here. Why do they need so much branding? And there's all these loose strings. You got a little leather strap. I don't know if it looks like real leather with the back like that. Okay, there's a loose string here. I don't know if it's gonna get messed up if I pull it out. I'll probably just snip it off. Okay, then we got the other one. This one looks nice as well. Here's what the inside looks like. Has this fabric texture, and apparently they put some label in here to tell you what it's made of and how to clean it. Okay. Alright, so not really much to say here. Let's see. So if you were to put a pot on top of this, which would you put it on this way or would you put it on this way? Do you want the pot not to slip, or do you want the whole mat not to slip? Let's see, face 100% cotton, back silicone. So according to that, if this is the back, then I would assume you put your pot like that, and then you put the pot on top, or you put, yeah. But the weird thing is, usually I think the silicone should handle more heat, but usually pots don't get that hot. So I'm gonna have to test this. Maybe I'll heat something up in the oven to 500 degrees Fahrenheit later and give it a try. But for now, this is what we got. All right, and let's get this in here. So you get your hand. It's very nice and soft inside. The only thing is, if you can see, my fingers slip in this. So you want to make sure if you're holding something, I don't know, your hand might slip. Like my fingers slip down to this. So hopefully you can kind of grab whatever you're trying to grab. I guess if you have something weighted there that you're grabbing, then it's okay. But like if it's pulling, because this is so grippy, my fingers inside slip inside. Okay, and this one is a different material inside. It has this fabric, which is more like a material of like khaki slacks or something, or those slacks. Okay, and it's also somewhat slippery inside, but the little pocket there helps keep your finger in a good spot. So if you put it where your fingers are, like these two fingers here, these two fingers here, it actually keeps your hand in there pretty nicely. Good grip. All right. So yeah, let me see if I can pick up some stuff with it. Like I can pick up this Reynolds wrap thing. It is a little tough because I have to use like my thumb to kind of grab in there like that, but it's doable. Okay. Usually those you would just use to pick up like pots. All right. And if we use this, actually it works pretty well. Okay. So that works well, especially if you're grabbing something solid. This has this moving tab, which made it slip a little, but yeah, so pretty good. Feels very comfy. I will have to do like a heat test. Maybe what I'll do is, because this one's all silicone on the outside, I'm going to get like maybe boiling water and just leave my hand in there. I don't know. Will that be a decent test? Let me try that. All right, I'm going to get some water boiling. I'm going to stick my hand and just leave it in there and see how that goes. But that's not close to 500 degrees Fahrenheit, so I don't know. All right. I don't have anything that I bake at anywhere near 500 degrees, so I don't know how to test that without, I don't know if it will damage my dishes and stuff that I have. Yeah, let me go get some boiling water ready, and then I'll see you guys over there. All right, so here we have a pot of water that's starting to boil. We got the fire going. I already stuck it in before it started to boil, and we're just going to leave my hand in here and see. I'm touching the bottom of the pot so it can simulate higher than 100 degrees Celsius. And so far, so good. I mean, usually you don't just leave it holding it non-stop forever. So, let's see. I don't know what the temperature of the bottom of the pot can reach. Since I'm actually touching the glove to that, where the fire is directly hitting. You can see it's starting to boil more. It's getting warmer inside the glove, but nothing unbearable. Okay, and it's boiling more under where the glove is. And so far, so good. So definitely you'll be okay with it. I think the 500 degree that they're mentioning is because at 500 degrees, like I think if you go too high, it can melt the silicone. But so far, you can see I'm just leaving my hand in here. It's getting warm. Not unbearable yet. Definitely my hand that's touching the bottom of the pot is getting a lot hotter, and that's because I'm putting pressure, so it's less insulation. If I kind of lift it off and just leave it here, it's a lot cooler. Okay, you can see the water kind of just drips off nicely. Okay, and now I cooled it to where it's not even boiling anymore. It is warm inside, but it's not like it's gonna burn my hand. It's like nice and toasty, like if you took some clothes out of the dryer. Okay, and you can see if I leave my hand here, the water around like boils because I'm keeping the heat all down there. Okay, so let me wait till it gets to more of a rolling boil, and then we'll be back. Alright, so that's a pretty good boil right now. Also, if you touch the mitt, obviously it's hot from being in the water. But let's get this in here. You can see my hand is perfectly fine, just sitting in this boiling water. Okay, obviously it's slowly getting warm, but usually you'll carry it to some place and then you'll set it down. You're not just going to keep holding on to it non-stop. So, yeah, should be good. See how long I can keep my hand in this thing. And I'm still pressing my hand at the bottom. It's going to boil over. It's getting pretty warm inside, toasty. But it's nowhere where I'm like, ah, it burns. Okay. And that's with boiling hot water. Just leaving my hand in there on the stove, touching the bottom of the pan or the pot. Okay, so yeah, I think these pass the test. It's nice. The outside is waterproof, so you don't have to worry if things spill on it. It's not going to soak through and burn you. Alright, you can see I'm holding my hand in this boiling water. I don't know what you would cook that would be stuck on you for that long. It's already been over a minute that I've just been leaving my hand in this pot of boiling water. So you should be plenty well protected. It is getting a lot hotter, but it's still not to where like I feel I'm burned. So yeah, and then you just shake it off, and it's all, for the most part, not super wet. It's like mostly dry, and obviously if you touch it, that glove is really hot. So there you have it. Pretty good, works really well, keeps your hands from getting burned. All right, again, that was a pot of boiling water. What is that? Is that just dirt? I don't know what that is. Is that burnt? Oh no. Okay, it wiped off. I don't know what that was, but there we go. It's nice and warm inside the mitt, like clothes fresh out of the dryer. But other than that, it held up really nicely, kept my hand from getting overheated and burnt. And I think you should have no issues carrying like a 500, like a thing that was just in an oven that was 500 degrees. So yeah, definitely recommend these. Also, grabbing wise, let's see. Yeah, works well. So there you have it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye. Oh, and of course, yeah, you can put it on that. Alright, the only thing is, I don't know if you see I got water on top. So you're not going to be able to put your hand in here right away because the top is a much thinner fabric. So I don't know if it's better to flip it upside down this way and put the pot on top like this. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. See you all in the next one. Bye.